Let's make sure we live, fam, because we got a lot to talk about. Let's make sure we live. Y'all make sure y'all get on up in here. And y'all make sure y'all share this live. And I know it's been a minute. I know I ain't been in here in a minute, but I know y'all miss me at the same time, and I miss y'all too. Now, with that being said, man, y'all know we gonna be popping this thing off with that little Boosie. Just gotta make sure your boy live. All right, boom, we live. Hey y'all, man, we're gonna be talking about Lil Boosie, man. Lil Boosie, Boosie been going through a lot, bro. Boosie, he been going through it with Kodak Black, you know what I'm saying? And Boosie been going through it with a stalker, and now he got this chick right here, you know. But first, man, we're gonna tell you about the little stalking situation, man. Look, Boosie, if you tell about the stalker, man, you a snitch, because it's already been said, bro, that you don't like snitches and you don't like rats and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? But with this situation right here, you got the right to talk to the cops. You know what I'm saying? You got the right to, let them know what's going on. Cause we don't know if this chick lying, bro. She could be lying or she could be telling the truth. She could have had this a dream. How did she know it was midnight? Y'all, I'm gonna play this video for y'all, man. Y'all make sure that y'all get on up in here. Y'all make sure y'all share this shit, bro. Real talk, man. Y'all let me know where y'all tapping in from. I ain't been doing nothing but chilling, holding it down, seeing all of this crazy mess that's been going on. You know what I'm saying? Making a couple videos here and I say, you know what? I might as well just start going live for these people. You know what I'm saying? These people, they want to see me, you know? So I'm going to go live for them. And another thing, too, see, a lot of my subs that fuck with me, they going to get subs, too. Yeah, that's how I work. That's how I operate. But man, let's see what this chick saying about Lil Boosie. Cause Lil Boosie, man, like I say, he been going through a lot, and it's been people saying that Kodak probably sent this chick, what I'm saying, to talk dirty, what I'm saying, or tell her truth, or tell her story, or maybe tell her lie. I ain't saying that it's true. I ain't saying that it's false. I'm just trying to see why she waiting until now. She about 30 years old, so why she waiting until now? To try and talk, to try to let us know, this is what happened to her. She should have been said this. You know what I'm saying? She had so many years before this to go and try and talk about this shit, bro.
Place when I was 5 years old. He dated my mother back around the 2000s,
Hey, get the
and
likes up.
he was a very violent person. What I can remember, he was very nice to me in the beginning.
She said Boosie was a very, very violent person, bro. And shit, Boosie, from the things that they said, Boosie got bodies. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga got bodies, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all consider that a very violent person? Huh? Because I consider that a very violent person, and I ain't even trying to be on her side, and I ain't trying to be on no Lil Boosie side because I'm not a fan of her, and I'm not a fan of Lil Boosie. So I'm just gonna say how I feel, what I'm saying, and try to get the truth out of what we hearing right now.
And it went about him coming around a few times after the fact, and he started to act like a different person. One night, my mother was asleep, and he came in, and he started to abuse me. Then around that,
Man, Boosie, if you did that, Boosie, badass Boosie. If you did some shit like that, bro, you creepy as hell, bro. And Boosie, I ain't heard you, talking bad about people like Bill Cosby and R. Kelly and people like that who had these type of allegations on their names, Boosie. I'm sorry, Boosie, but it's just the truth, Boosie. When I get on here, I just gotta talk the truth. You know what I'm saying, Boosie? And I ain't heard you sit here and say, no, man, what I'm saying? He shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly, wrong. You know what I'm saying, Boosie? You was like backing these people up, Boosie. And Boosie, it seemed like it's your turn now, dog. It seemed like, bro, you gonna go down and burn in the fire if this girl is, what I'm saying, telling the truth. Now, she don't have no pictures, of Boosie and her mama. you know what I'm saying, together. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all about the whole thing, bro. Where is the pictures at? You know what I'm saying? All she doing is bringing it is proof. I mean, all she doing is bringing us, you know what I'm saying, something out of her mouth. You know what I'm saying? She ain't bringing us no type of proof. She ain't bringing us no type of pictures, you know what I'm saying, of her mom and Boosie together, you know, of her, none of that, you know, but she's from up there where Boosie from. She's from the area, you know what I'm saying? Boosie never said he don't know her. You know what I'm saying? Boosie never, matter of fact, Boosie didn't even say he don't know the mama. You know, like he talking about the stalker chick. You know how Boosie got that little stalker chick, how he was going off about the stalker chick, and how Boosie was be going off about every other situation. But Boosie, he seemed so calm from the beginning to the end. You know what I'm saying? With this situation, Boosie just chilling, talking, bro. So do y'all think that nigga Boosie Boo is scared or what? You know, y'all think Boosie like, man, god damn, bro. And I'm gonna let y'all we gonna get to Boosie response too. But we gotta hear what she got to say first.
Time. I actually can remember I was sleeping. It was midnight. It was dark. I was sleeping in my bed at my grandfather's house, and I can remember him assaulting me, and he was on top of me.
Boosie,
He
you're
was
a
on
dirty
top.
dog if you did this, Boosie.
He was on top of me. And I cried, and I kicked, and I screamed, and I told him to stop. He kept.
If she was screaming, you know what I'm saying, and kicking and scratching, you know what I'm saying, and telling him to stop, and she was at the grandparents' house and the mama was asleep, why nobody woke up? Answer that question that I just asked. Why nobody woke up if, you know what I'm saying, she say she was scratching and she was screaming and she was doing all of this commotion, you know, with somebody should have fucking woke up. Why nobody ain't wake up when she was doing this? Because she can be lying. But, you know what I'm saying, you can't really put nothing past no nigga. I'm telling y'all that now. You can't. So we gonna see how this whole thing play out right now.
He kept me. He wouldn't stop. And I can remember him whispering in my ear, and that I would never have a true love. He would always be my first love. I remember me
Y'all listen, I seen the response. And listen, y'all got to hold that thought when she said that, you know what I'm saying, Boosie say she would never ever have, you know what I'm saying, nobody to really, you know what I'm saying, truly, you know what I'm saying, love her, who gonna be with her forever and who gonna marry her, bro. You know what I'm saying, and who gonna, you know what I'm saying, have kids with her and stay with her. You know, they just gonna can leave. You know what I'm saying? That's what Boosie, she's saying that's what Boosie whispered in her ear. You know what I'm saying? When she was little, bro. She saying she remembered this nigga saying this shit to her. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? She came out and said this, and Boosie sitting around here talking about something, how he gonna sue us, nigga. How you gonna sue us? We just telling what we know. Not what we know, but what we hearing. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? You saying that you gonna sue us, bro. You got to keep us out of that, bro. Because us as bloggers, bro, this is what we do. We talk about the bullshit that go on, bro. And this is some bullshit that's going on, bro. And if this shit here is true, bro, we need justice for her, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you sitting around here trying to, bro, we gonna get to Boosie part, bro. But we got to see what she's saying because this is how the whole goddamn thing started, bro. This ain't start with no Kodak Black. I don't believe no Kodak Black sent this lady. You know, I don't believe none of that, bro. This right here could be connected to the stalking situation. Y'all know the recent stalking situation that Boosie had going on. This and that can be connected together, bro. I don't know. I'm just saying, bro.
biting him, kicking, screaming for him to get off of me. I was having seizures. I can remember this man leaving me on the floor covered in blood. He left my grandfather's house and left me covered in blood, passed me a towel,
Where is your grandfather
told
at?
me that I had to clean so I can clean myself. He cleaned himself. He gave me a towel for me to clean myself.
Where was her grandfather at with that long bearer shotty when she was in there screaming and scratching when this grown man was allegedly probably on top of her, bro? Come on. Where was this nigga at? You know, why was the mama sleeping so hard? Y'all know Boosie, you know what I'm saying, was a street guy. So was the mama like, you know what I'm saying, passed out on, you know what I'm saying, street medication or what? You know, was they getting high together and she was so high that she couldn't wake up? You know, y'all let me know in the comment section. See, I'm gonna say it how I ain't heard nobody else say it or how other people ain't gonna say it, bro. Cause I got my own thoughts.
And I can remember him leaving the house. I was so tired. I had to crawl to my mother, covered in blood, to get help.
Cause if she was tired, she probably was tired of this grown man like scratching her, you know, and doing all of that, you know what I'm saying, extra unnecessary, you know what I'm saying, all uncalled for, you know what I'm saying, bullshit, some shit that he should have, if he did this shit, he should have been locked up for it the day that he did it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He ruined bonds. He ruined my and by the rapper that goes by the name of Boosie. This took place when I was 5 years old. He dated my mother back around the 2000s, and he was a very violent person, what I can remember. He was very nice to me in the beginning, and it went about him coming around a few times after the fact, and he started to act like a different person.
What she mean
One
act like a
night,
different
my
person?
mother was asleep, and he came in and he started to abuse me then around that time. I actually can remember I was sleeping. It was midnight. It was dark. I was sleeping in my bed at my grandfather's house.
Okay, she said it was midnight and it was dark. All right, so how the fuck do she know it was midnight? If it was true, did Boosie be like, oh, it's, you know what I'm saying, it's midnight, you know, I gotta go, you know what I'm saying? Or did he say it's 12 o'clock, you know what I'm saying, I gotta go? And it was dark, and now that she's grown, she just was thinking about it and put two and two together and was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all think made her come out so long? Like, what made her come out so long? Was she like, you know, trying to get it all together? She really don't got all her words together. You know, she sound like she kind of reading something or she rehearsed this right before she started, you know what I'm saying, talking about it. This is part one, you know what I'm saying, of what she got going on. And you know, if it's a part one, it's always a part two. But seem like we ain't gonna get a part two of this situation, y'all. Why we ain't gonna get a part two of this situation? For one, now her page is private. She can't talk about it, you know. She got legal lawyers and shit involved in, you know what I'm saying, this. She got real deal, you know what I'm saying, police reports, you know, no fake police reports. She got real deal police reports, y'all, about this situation, bro. And she say her mom got arrested, dog. You know what I'm saying, for this situation from what Boosie allegedly did to her when she was 5 years old. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this shit. Do y'all feel that Boosie really did some shit like this? Y'all know Boosie a stepper, you know. Was she scared to come out in the beginning? You know, because she was like, damn, Boosie might get me crushed. You know, is that why she never ever came out in the beginning? Do she feel like now she can come out because she's probably in a safe place? Y'all
And
get
I
the
can
likes up,
remember
man.
him assaulting me, and he was on top of me. He was on top. He was on top of me. And I cried and I kicked and I screamed and I told him to stop. He kept me. He wouldn't stop. And I can remember him whispering in my ear and that I would never have a true love. He would always be my first love. I remember me
She really ain't got no tears coming down her face, so why is she
for him to get off of me? I was having seizures.
She ain't got no tears coming down her face. So why is she wiping? Like, why is she doing this? Tears don't come this way. They come this way, I believe, right? They come on the inside, not really the outside. You know, if she was having seizures, you know, and then she said she crawled to the room. I don't know. You know, I don't know. She 29 or 30 years old, you know, and Boosie, you know what I'm saying, 45 or 46 years old, you know. They saying that Boosie like these young chicks, man. They saying that Boosie got had a baby mama, you know what I'm saying, had a baby mama or got a baby mama that's about, you know what I'm saying, 20, 21, maybe 22 years old. That's what they saying. Y'all let me know in the comment section, you know what I'm saying, is they correct about that? You know what I'm saying? Do Boosie old granddaddy behind self, you know what I'm saying, like these little kids, man? Y'all let me know in the comment section, bro, how y'all feel about Boosie? How do y'all feel about a guy who was supposed to be a stepper, you know, a street nigga, a real street nigga, because real street niggas, you know what I'm saying, real deal OGs, they don't go out like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know this shit for a fact, bro. I grew up around, you know what I'm saying, some real niggas. So I know how real niggas rock, bro. And they don't go out like this, Boosie. Sorry to tell you that, bro.
remember this man leaving me on the floor covered in blood. He left my grandfather's house and left me covered in blood, passed me a towel, and told me that I had to clean so I can clean myself. He cleaned himself. He gave me a towel for me to clean myself. And I can remember him leaving the house. I was so tired. I had to crawl to my mother, covered in blood, to get help. He ruined bonds. He ruined my house and by the rapper that goes by the name of Boosie.
Let me ask y'all, man, do y'all really think that Boosie was this type of, you know what I'm saying, horny, you know what I'm saying, nasty, disgusting dog? You know what I'm saying? They say that Boosie liked them young chicks, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it was the young chicks at his parties when he was throwing them pool parties. Ain't no telling, bro. But Boosie, if you did some shit like this, bro, you need to be put up. You know, you shouldn't be free. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, letting you still put out this music. You know what I'm saying? If you was doing this type of shit, bro, you should have put that shit inside your music, bro. And shouldn't been sitting here lying, bro. Cause you was saying that, you know what I'm saying, Kodak Black was lying. So you shouldn't been lying, bro, in your music, bro. Now, Boosie, you be lying. You know what I'm saying? And I know that for a fact that Boosie be lying. See, a lot of these rappers be lying. You know what I'm saying? Now, Boosie, you can't get past the fact that you don't know this chick. Cause you would have said that shit first offhand, bro. We would have known that. So you can't tell us that you don't know her. You know, you never said that you don't know her. So, Boosie, are you guilty of this shit, Boosie? Or, you know what I'm saying, Boosie, are you innocent, Boosie? Let us know, bro, in the comment section, Boosie, because I know, Boosie, I know you're going to see this shit, Boosie.
Good morning.
Boosie raped somebody at 5 years old. So you have this lady giving a story time saying how when she was 5 years old, Boosie was dating her mother. Mother was asleep. They at their granddaddy house and he raped her. Hear me out now. I'm not trying to discredit anything that she said, yo. But this happened at 5 years old. In the 2000s, when Boosie and Webby was popping? Telling me when you got 10 years old, 15 years old?
Man, Boosie, around that time, Boosie could have had, you know what I'm saying, any chick that he wanted. But But he want to decide to go and be, you know what I'm saying, a nasty, you know what I'm saying, animal predator, you know what I'm saying, attacking somebody who, you know what I'm saying, ain't even ready for that shit, who ain't even on that type of shit, who don't even know nothing about that type of shit, Boosie, if you did some shit like this, Boosie.
Boosie on already. You ain't tell your mama this. If you wanted to get a bag or whatever it is, why you ain't been say this? You are 35 plus. How you want to come out with this? Did you make a police report? Did you take this to the police? Have you tried to sue him? Or did you come on here first for clout? Because people will want to feel sympathy for you, but people don't feel sympathy for you because they don't believe. You're 35 years old. You said this happened at 5 years old. I'm not saying it didn't happen. It's just not believable right now. Boosie responded. He said he's suing her for everything she got. He want her mama, her granddaddy, her kids, everything. Any information on her real name or where she live at, he got to.
See, but Boosie never said her man, her boyfriend, her husband. So how do he know if she's single or not? Why did Boosie say he want everybody else in the family? You know what I'm saying? The brother, the cousins, you know what I'm saying, the grandmas, you know what I'm saying, the kids, you know, the grand. Why he want all of these people, Boosie? Are you trying to pay hush money? Are you trying to hush her up permanently for good? Get her out of here. Cause Boosie, you a stepper, Boosie. You rapped about that shit. See, when these rappers go and rap about, you know what I'm saying, certain shit, these rappers be, you know what I'm saying, for real about this shit. You know what I'm saying? They either did it or they're about to do it. It's either one or the other. And Boosie shouldn't have been, you know what I'm saying, rapping that street shit, bro. Cause this ain't street, bro. If this shit true, bro. Boosie ass need to go up under the jail, bro, along with the rest of them, bro.
Thousand for you. He said that she trying to tarnish his name, suing her for defamation of her character. Look at this. As you should. If somebody out here playing on your name, especially with this, come on now. Nah, in today's world. Now we know these celebrities ain't angels. Niggas be petties and they do be devils. So
Yep.
I wouldn't put it past them. I'm not saying Boosie did this, and I believe him. This is cap. But if it is, my apologies. Lock the nigga up. Sue him, whatever you gotta do. But if not, stop playing with niggas' names like this. They really been trying to comfort him because y'all already know he been beating a lot of shit. He keep his nose in a lot of things. He talk about the governor, he talking about the DA, he talking about all that. So I do believe they do have a secretly team against Boosie. That's just my opinion. What y'all think? Boosie great.
I don't think that they got no secret team against Boosie. You know, I believe Boosie know her. You know, Boosie ain't say that I don't know her. So it ain't nobody know. I don't think it's nobody ganging up on Boosie. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. It ain't that no. I don't think that nobody ganging up on Boosie. Ain't nobody ganging up on Boosie. You know what I'm saying? This chick know Boosie. She know Boosie from way back in the days. And she had to sit there probably from all of this time and put two and two together and be like, damn, I remember seeing this nigga in the goddamn room when I was asleep. That's the first nigga that made me bleed. That's the first nigga that made me scream. That's the first nigga that looked like a devil. Oh, and when she said that he came around different, he came around probably trying to act all nice and shit. That's probably what he was trying to do. See, Boosie a devil, and Boosie said that he gonna do some evil things, and Boosie might do some evil things, bro. And Boosie been evil because when you catch a body, bro, or do the shit that Boosie said that he did, that Boosie already served time for, you's a devil in my eyes. I don't know about it in your eyes or anybody else's eyes, but bro, Boosie, if you do some shit like this, bro, you been a devil, bro, since you was born.
Okay, so this is part 2 about the whole Boosie and Pretty Brown Skin update. I hope y'all.
Y'all make sure y'all go tag people and y'all make sure that y'all get them up in here because we got a part 2. I think we got a part 2. So we got an update. Seem like we got an update, you know, on part 2. And I just told y'all, I don't think it was gonna be a part 2. But obviously, it seemed like she probably didn't told somebody to get this message out, y'all. Part 2, y'all go tag somebody. Y'all get the likes up right now for your boy. Don't be shy. Talk to me in the comment section what y'all thinking right now. Do y'all think Boosie guilty of this shit or not? Part 2. Let's get it. Let's check it out. Y'all let me know where y'all checking in from. You know, y'all let me know what kind of Zaza y'all smoking on. you know. Y'all let me know if y'all be working out, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know if y'all letting these gas prices scare y'all. If y'all letting these gas prices scare y'all, don't let these gas prices scare y'all, you know. You just gotta stay inside anyway. That's what this whole thing is, you know what I'm saying, set up for. You know. That's why we having this little pandemic thing, you know what I'm saying, for people to stay inside. You know what I'm saying? But y'all go tag a friend, y'all share this because seem like we got a part two, and I'm about to fire up part two. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna light up part two right now. I'm gonna hit the black and mild for right now. And let's see what she talking about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think that Boosie really a nasty, dirty dog that he'll do some shit like this to a 5-year-old baby? Y'all think Boosie is like that? You know, we know Boosie was, you know what I'm saying, like that, but y'all think that Boosie like, you know what I'm saying, them other niggas that's locked up for doing some shit like this. He won't be considered no fucking great if he did this. It don't matter how long, you know what I'm saying, Boosie been in the game, bruh. If Boosie did some shit like this, they call him Boosie Badass, you know? So if Boosie Badass did some shit like this, man, Boosie Badass, you know what I'm saying, won't be a legend. It don't matter if Boosie Badass was in the game for 30 years. And Boosie, and girl, this a message to you, girl, and a message to Boosie. Boosie, I hope you ain't trying to shut her up, trying to get in contact with her and all her people and trying to figure out where she work at and all this just so you can pay her to shut the fuck up or take her out. You know, I hope you ain't doing that. And I hope she don't accept the money, bro, and shut the fuck up, bro. Cause you need to be exposed, my nigga, if you did some shit like this, shout it. For real. Now, yeah, I think y'all probably went and tagged some people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably didn't woke some people up. You know what I'm saying? This is the part that I think y'all probably want to go and screen record right now. So I'm gonna give y'all a couple more seconds, you know what I'm saying, to get your, you know what I'm saying, screen record ready. Cause look like we got a part two in this Boosie situation. Cause y'all know I just played part one for y'all. See, I just played part one for y'all with the girl when she told her story about Boosie. She came out about Boosie, you know what I'm saying, taking advantage of her, you know what I'm saying, and that was part one. And seemed like we got to update a part two. So let's check it out, man.
Still following this with me, and let's get into some things. So I went to her page. Y'all keep saying her video is not up, but it is. The video is still up, you guys. She must have hid her profile or went missing in action for a little while, but it's still there.
No, her and Boosie been messaging, and Boosie probably told her to, you know what I'm saying, put her page on private so us bloggers don't see that shit. But is you following her? Is you her friend or something on there?
Look it up. And she posted another post, and she said that she's now going to the police since Boosie said he don't know who she is, he don't know who her mom is. She's getting a lawyer involved, so she's trying to build up a case. And people are saying that Boosie has responded on Facebook. I have not seen any of this, but they say he's saying that I don't know these people, they crazy.
Boosie
Stop
look like a
calling
devil.
and Boosie is not coming to play. He's saying I'm going to do a defamation lawsuit on this girl and anybody that's posting about it. Boosie, I'm sorry. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm just, relaying the message. But anyways, she's saying she building the case. He's saying he's building the case. So let's see what's going to happen.
Cause two people can't win a case. So who right and who wrong, bro? Is she right and he wrong? Or you know what I'm saying? Is he right and she wrong? Y'all let me know in the comment section who right and who wrong. Who y'all think right and who y'all think wrong. Y'all think Boosie did this shit, and y'all think, you know what I'm saying, she just coming out for some clout, you know what I'm saying, trying to get her name out there for whatever reason. When she could have did so much other things to get her name out there for, you know what I'm saying? So what happened? You know what I'm saying? They saying that Boosie maybe did something to one of her people, you know what I'm saying, took him out because they said that he was a hitter. He said that he was a hitter too. So they saying that, you know what I'm saying, that's what this is about. But if that's what this was about, why she didn't come out and say, you know what I'm saying, oh, Boosie, you know what I'm saying, knocked off one of my people? It don't make no sense to me, bro. Y'all got to help me understand. So what a lot of people saying, it really don't make sense. It seems like they scared to, you know what I'm saying, get sued by Boosie. And as long as you don't say You know what I'm saying? Y'all know for a fact that he did it, bro. How the fuck can he do it, bro? But we can talk about this shit, bro. You know, that's why we talking about it, bro. That's why you see people who, you know what I'm saying, got subs talking about it. And that's why y'all see people like me, you know what I'm saying, who got subs that's talking about it, bro.
The judge and the people in the trial give us a verdict. Okay. Okay, so this is part 2 about the whole Boosie and Pretty Brown Skin update. I hope y'all still following this with me, and let's get into some things. So I went to her page. Y'all keep saying her video is not up, but it is. The video is still up, you guys. She must have hid her profile or went missing in action for a little while, but it's still there. Look it up. And she posted another post, and she said that she's now going to the police since Boosie said he don't know who she is. He don't know who her mom is. She's getting a lawyer involved. So she's trying to build up a case. And people are saying that Boosie has responded on Facebook. I have not seen any of this, but he's saying that I don't know these people. They crazy. Stop it all the line. And Boosie is not coming to play. He said, I'm going to do a defamation lawsuit on this girl and anybody that's supposed.
Yeah, Boosie. Prove it, Boosie. Do what you gotta do, Boosie. You already had a young chick, Boosie, that you know what I'm saying, got a baby with, Boosie. You think we really worried about that, Boosie? Because I ain't never scared, nigga. Let's see what he talk about right here, y'all.
Uh, I'm lost for words right now, bro. You trying to make some money today, and give me this information. I need all information on this girl. Everything you can possibly think of.
Oh, that don't got sound in it.
Boosie graped some.
I'm ready.
Update of what's going on right now. I feel a little better now. I just found out this girl been obsessed with me since a kid. My attorney has talked to her family members, even her grandmother.
Update.
They just gave us everything we needed. Told me it's a fact that I've never seen her before in my life. Just say she's been obsessed with me. She broke her daughter ribs.
Yeah, make sure y'all get the likes up for your boy right now.
She's mental. She has mental problems. All the family members ready to come to court for me, and let them know that this is a lie. So I'm at a better space right now, even though this will never leave off social media.
So Boosie Boo, you know, it seemed like Boosie Boo didn't do it, and it seemed like this chick been having a crush on her, on Boosie, on him, ever since she was a little motherfucker, you know, and she got, you know what I'm saying, problems, and you know what I'm saying, she don't think for herself very well. You know, that's what, you know what I'm saying, Boosie coming out saying right now that, you know what I'm saying, the girl don't think for herself very well. You know, that explains why, you know what I'm saying, she came out talking, you know what I'm saying, the way that she did, you know what I'm saying, maybe not saying these words correctly and sounding, you know what I'm saying, a little off when she was talking about, you know, what happened to Boosie, you know, because like Boosie said right here, bro, she ain't got it all, you know, she been liking me, you know, I've been getting money, you know, I've been, you know, having it, you know, I was just bashing her mama, and her little slobbing mouth ass liked me, you know. I was her fucking stepdaddy. What the fuck she got going on? I gotta get the fuck away from her mama. You know, they got a lot of shit going on. And as we can see, they had a lot of shit going on. Now Boosie can focus on, you know what I'm saying, all of this other shit that he had going on. So we gonna check out what Boosie said, because Boosie, you know what I'm saying, Boosie don't seem like he lying now. See, I was like, damn, why Boosie all calm and shit? Why Boosie ain't saying his, you know what I'm saying, why Boosie ain't turning up like he usually turn up, you know? But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, Boosie ain't paid the bag, you know what I'm saying, to try and cover up some shit, you know? Hopefully that ain't the case in this situation, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all thinking. You know what I'm saying? Is y'all mind still 50-50 with this whole situation, man? Is Boosie, you know what I'm saying, trying to hush these people up with that cash that Boosie got? Because y'all know that Boosie got a lot of money. Y'all know that Boosie rap, you know what I'm saying, do movies on YouTube, you know what I'm saying. Boosie very successful. And like we already know, and like the nigga had told us, bro, Boosie been through a lot, bro. And Boosie, you know what I'm saying, beat a lot of shit, bro. And Boosie just recently got out of, you know what I'm saying, some bullshit, bro. And now he getting into some industry shit, you know, or some wannabe industry shit by somebody who, you know what I'm saying, can't even think for themselves, bro. Somebody who came out, bro, clearly lied on this guy, bro, just for some odd reason. Why does she lie on him if she, you know what I'm saying, ain't got it all, and if it ain't clout chasing? Why would she lie? Why would she say this? So what y'all think? This nigga should do a lot of technical tests or what? Do they need a lot of technical tests so we can clear this shit up? Or what? Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Somebody, you know what I'm saying, get Boosie, you know what I'm saying, a lot of technical tests. Me, I go buy a lot of technical tests and somebody tell Boosie, man, hey, tag Boosie right now and tell Boosie, man, Tony Black, you know what I'm saying, with Ghetto Gossip, when they give you, you know what I'm saying, and your accuser, a lot of technical tests. That's what I want to do.
Update was
Because I don't believe him and I don't believe her. I don't know what the fuck to believe. And so we can, you know what I'm saying, have a clear understanding of what the fuck going on. The only way we can clear this thing up is if both of them take a lot of technical tests. What y'all think? Let me know in the comment section, bro, because we can't have a so-called legend, you know what I'm saying, going around with some shit like this on his name. And if it's true, they trying to cover it up, you know what I'm saying, throw it up under the rug with some money. We can't play it out like that.
going on right now. I feel a little better now. I just found out this girl been obsessed with me since a kid. My attorney has talked to her family members, even her grandmother. They just gave us everything we needed. Told me it's a fact that I've never seen her before in my life. Just say she's been obsessed.
But if she been obsessed with you since a kid and you never denied at the beginning that, you know what I'm saying, you don't know her or the mama, and they saying that you never seen her in your life, I'm confused, bro. I think it's all a lie, bro. Now I think this nigga Boosie lying, bro. They need a lot of technical tests, bro. Somebody need to get Boosie. Boosie need to get a fucking lot of technical tests along with this damn girl. And she need to go first since she started this whole goddamn situation. Since she started the whole thing, they need to take a lot of technical tests. And guess what? Tony Black will pay for it. If somebody can get them a lot of technical tests and find a person who will get them a lot of technical tests, Tony Black will pay for the lot of technical tests.
With me. She broke her daughter ribs. It's just so much stuff.
How do you know that she broke her daughter ribs? If you don't know her, you don't never seen her, and you never seen her dead before in your life, how do you know that she did some shit like that, Boosie Boo? Badass Boosie. How do you know that?
Man, she's mental. She has mental problems. All the family members ready to come to court for me, and let them know that this is a lie. So I'm at a better space right now, even though this will never leave off social media. Update of what's going on right now. I feel a little better now. I just found out this girl been obsessed with me since a kid. My attorney has talked to her family members, even her grandmother. They just gave us everything we needed. Told me it's a fact that I've never seen her before in my life. Just say she's been obsessed with me. She broke her daughter ribs. It's just so much stuff, man. She's mental. She has mental problems. All the family members ready to come to court for me, and let them know that this is a lie. So
Somebody blowing Boosie phone up.
I'm at a better space right now, even though this will never leave off social media.
So yeah, so Boosie saying, man, it's all a lie, you know what I'm saying? She been liking him, man. You know what I'm saying? That this shit ain't gonna never leave social media, bro, because it ain't gonna never leave social media. Unless a Boosie pay all of us a big ass bag, you know what I'm saying, to take this shit down. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm saying, we'll take the shit down, Boosie. You're gonna have to pay, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because you right, nigga. It's not gonna leave, you know what I'm saying, social media. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know if it's true or not. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm coming through talking like this. You know what I'm saying? So the way I'm talking about it, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna hit regardless. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Let's see some more shit of what's going on about this shit, because that's just that, you know what I'm saying? She didn't block her page, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what's really going on in this situation, you know what I'm saying? We don't know why she blocked her page, you know what I'm saying? Her page wasn't, you know what I'm saying, private at first, but now her page private. And now Boosie coming out talking this, saying this. So if her page private, we can't even see or nothing that she's saying. They say that there's police reports out, and I'm gonna show y'all that they got police reports and stuff out too.
See, Boosie.
Paid him. You done. I mean, you done. But I'm suing this girl for defamation of character on my name. Paid him. You done. I mean, you. Oh man, bro.
Bro, y'all got.
Hey, I heard that the line stay in Monroe, Louisiana. So if anybody in Monroe, Louisiana can find an address on this girl, anybody, I really need it, bro. You know, if anybody go to work with this girl,
He really need it so she can shut the fuck up and he can talk. That's why he need all of her, you know what I'm saying, information, her 411, you know what I'm saying, where she at, you know what I'm saying, do she work with you, you know what I'm saying, because you probably paid this girl, you know what I'm saying, some money so she don't talk to no bloggers, you know what I'm saying, so she could shut up and you can say what you got to say. That's why you were trying to get in touch with her, Boosie. Hopefully she got lawyers and shit so we can know the truth, Boosie. We need to do a lot of technical tests on you, Boosie. And I'll pay for it, Boosie, like I said, or else I'll buy a lot of technical tests, nigga, just for this. Cause the truth gotta get out one way or another, cause the truth was starting to come out. So when the truth started to come out, it's like you silenced her some type of way, you know? And that ain't cool at motherfucking all, Boosie. I'm gonna talk about this shit, Boosie. Boosie, every time, Boosie, if we don't get to the bottom of this shit here, Boosie, boo, boo, boo. Every time you get in some bullshit, Boosie, I'm gonna talk about this, Boosie. I'm gonna mention this, Boosie. Every time your name mentioned this, any type of beef, Boosie, you know, any type of drama, Boosie, anything, Boosie, bad ass name, get connected to after this, I'm gonna always bring this bullshit up if this here don't get solved.
works with you, I need her information, bro. Like Monroe, Louisiana. That's where we think she at. Monroe, Louisiana.
And he's sweating. Nigga, if you hot, Boosie, take the fucking jacket off. Oh, nervous. Sorry, y'all. I gotta wipe my forehead. I think I'm sweating. You know, I don't want to, you know, accidentally drop no sweat. You know what I'm saying? That's how Boosie wiping his face right now. Boosie nervous, bro. Boosie is scared, bro. It's a situation that went on between these two or in the family, and we don't know what the fuck happened. He maybe didn't cuh, but he probably made somebody else bleed in a different way, and she trying to talk about it, but she got to come and tell us better than that. You know what I'm saying? If she came out, you know what I'm saying this, and Boosie saying that she ain't got it all, and Boosie saying that, you know, she been liking him, we got to get to the bottom of this. We got to figure out why the fuck did she come out and say this in the first place? And we got to figure out why is her page private now? Why is her page private? Why is you speaking now? Why is you saying like, you know what I'm saying, she been liking you? You know what I'm saying? You messaged her already. So y'all was communicating. Boosie. This shit ain't adding up. It ain't making sense. But back then, you know what I'm saying, this shit made sense.
Boosie replied.
Boosie just said he don't. Boosie just said he don't know what these dry snitching niggas talking about.
Like regular everyday people.
Now, I don't know if he did it. I don't know. But something ain't right about this Boosie situation. If you don't know what's going on, a creator came on TikTok and said when she was 5 years
Hold on. So she's a creator. She was sharing her story. What is it? If she a creator, like he just said, he said that she a creator. I don't think she a creator because if she a creator, brother, she wouldn't have her page private. Listen, a creator wouldn't have their page private so other people can see it. So that's out the gate, bro. She's not, you know what I'm saying, no creator. She was telling, you know what I'm saying, her story time.
old, Boosie SA'd her. What I do know is this is going to be a hard thing to prove because it was about 25 years ago. Boosie also came online and said that this girl is like a fan. She is a stalker, and she has had pictures of him posted all over her Facebook page and wherever else she could post it. I don't see why a victim would like glamorize their attacker, like post pictures of them, talk about them. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that part. That's the part that's tripping me out. And then she set her page to private. I don't know if that's because of the backlash, people calling her a liar, or is it because she's going through some kind of a mental thing? But
I mean, she need to spit her truth. You know what I'm saying? If she a liar, she shouldn't have came out and said it in the first place. If it's the truth, you know what I'm saying, let that shit be put out there. Why is her page private now? And why did Boosie come out and say she's a, you know what I'm saying, she been like him ever since she was little. If they don't know each other, they from the same city and state, y'all. My camera going dead, y'all. My camera is going dead, y'all.
I would go as far to say that that's not a good look. If you want people to believe you and you want to get the story out there, why put your page on private? I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is if she lying, she through.
Yeah, she done.
Okay? Because I do believe Boosie will seek legal action against her. And if she can't prove it, it's gonna be some trouble. Again, this happened 25 years ago when she was 5 years old. Sources saying she's about 29, 30 now. I don't know. Go look it up yourself.
Yeah, she
Don't know. But Boosie ain't playing.
She about 29, 30 years old. And Boosie about 45, 46 years old. Y'all can look that up too.
Boosie ain't playing. Boosie mad about this shit. Okay? He mad about this shit. And I don't think he gonna stop until that girl get some consequences for saying that shit. What kind of consequences?
I don't know.
But this Boosie we talking about.
And y'all know how Boosie get down.
What about you're done? And she's a Boosie stalker. I'm all over her page. She's a Boosie stalker. This what people do. Man, Rajel
Is
just
that
went
her?
under her old lives and found out this girl been making threats to kill Rajel and the baby.
But let me ask y'all this, y'all. Why CPS, you know what I'm saying, was showing up to this dude's house? You know what I'm saying? Why? 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 Something got to be going on, y'all. Y'all know Boosie used to let his little son, Tootsie Raw, smash older women when he was a little nigga. You know what I'm saying? When he was a little boy. So Boosie be doing some, you know what I'm saying, some bullshit. Boosie be on that type of timing. Boosie like that type of shit. So we really don't know what's going on, why her page private, why Boosie hushed her up that type of way.
Oh, you want?
Boosie, this ain't right.
Man, I know Rihanna ain't pregnant, bro. Man, she's pregnant.
One more.
I'ma tell you like this. I don't like what that girl did, boo. Boosie badass. I don't like what she did, Boosie. I don't know Boosie personally, but just the information that he put out there outline. I always say Boosie is like the best daddy around, cause he got all these kids.
But we don't know what's Boosie putting on a plate to be the best daddy around, you know, or You know what I'm saying? Is this really a big ass lie, a big ass allegation, something that's false against Boosie, man? You know, Boosie supposed to be a stepper. Boosie supposed to be a street nigga. Boosie supposed to represent. Boosie supposed to be an OG. You know what I'm saying? He can't be. Boosie supposed to be a grown man. He was supposed to be a grown man at this point in time. Boosie, don't tell me that you went out like this, Boosie. I hope you ain't go out like this, Boosie. And I'm definitely not saying that Boosie went out like this. But if Boosie went out like this, man, Boosie, you a motherfucking goddamn fool, my nigga.
With him. All of them. He don't show favoritism. He got all his kids with him. So that's why I always was team Boosie and how he speak. He always staying on business and he speak the real. Now, with this girl saying what she said about Boosie, I heard her little recording and stuff like that. It just sounded like she was lying. It was sounding like she was putting the story together on Boo. You don't just
Yeah, it
tell.
do sound like she was putting the story together on Boosie, y'all. It sound like she was full of lies, bro, full of bullshit. And you know, I hope that this girl is lying on Boosie, man. I really hope she is lying on Boosie.
If you a big timer, you going PC.
Okay.
Okay, so this is part 2 about
T.I. is reported
Boosie.
About them kids.
Yeah, I try to sign you, nigga. You
This ain't Boosie, mother.
he never his hard out here for.
Fucking sausage biscuit they
Well,
get.
yeah, man. So, man, I hope Boosie really ain't go out like this, y'all. Man, y'all let me know in the comment section y'all whole thoughts on this, bro. Y'all think Boosie went out like a sucker? Y'all think Boosie been a sucker? Y'all think Boosie been no good from the get-go? Or y'all think that Boosie, man, ain't even did no shit like this, bro? Y'all think Boosie, you know what I'm saying, this girl just spreading a motherfucking rumor, you know what I'm saying, trying to stop his career because she a Kodak Black fan too, and he tried to stop Kodak Black career. Y'all let me know. Kodak Black ain't got nothing to do with this. Don't let no other bloggers tell y'all, oh, Kodak Black sent a chick at, you know what I'm saying, this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? She sent herself, oh, she sent herself if it's not true, or he sent her if he did it, bro. I'm out. Peace.